Good morning. So, two old men are talking in a nursing home, and one of them says to the other, "Hey, do you know the difference between toilet paper and a shower curtain?" The other guy says, "No, I don't." Ah, so you're the one. Today is Saturday, February 4th, 2023, and the Feds had their meeting on February 2nd. They raised interest rate by 0.25%, which were in line with most people's expectations. On their next two meetings, March 22nd and May 3rd, they're going to raise it by 0.25% each of those two meetings. I mean, they haven't said that exactly, but based on the macroeconomics, that's more than likely what's going to happen. On their next two meetings, they're going to raise it by 0.25. And then they're going to stop raising it the rest of the year. 2024, they might start lowering it, which is going to be interesting. And on February 14th, they're going to release the inflation report, and a lot of people are going to watch that very closely. Now, I don't believe that inflation is going to go down too much, and the February 14th report is going to show that it might have lowered a little bit, but not much. On February 2nd, Powell said that the labor market is still very strong, but prices are still elevated, especially on the service sector. I don't expect him to cut interest rates. I mean, Powell has said he's not going to lower interest rates even at the cost of the economy going down. So even if he hurts the economy, he's still going to keep the interest rates high all of 2023 just to help inflation go back to their original 2% is where they want to have it. So remember, back in June, inflation was at 9.1%. That was 8 months ago. And then in December, 2 months back, inflation was at 6.1%. On February 14, I think inflation might be like high 5, maybe 5.89, something like that, just below 6%. Charlie Munger, I don't know how to pronounce his last name, but he's the president of Berkshire Hathaway. And he said, I think yesterday he said the US should follow China and ban Bitcoin. The guy's a moron. He's a multi-billionaire. That's fine. He has all money. That's fine. But he's said so many negative things about cryptocurrency, that it's a Ponzi scheme, that it's fake, that it has no value. I don't completely disagree with him, but he's a moron. He's a very, very rich, wealthy moron. I mean, why would you say to Bennett? I understand if you don't like it, that's fine. It's like if me and a friend want to trade services and our currency of choice would be mattresses. Now, that would be stupid, inconvenient, but there's no law banning us from using mattresses as currency, right? So he's saying ban it, not just don't use it. Like, if we want to use mattresses as currency, we're allowed to and we should be allowed to. If somebody wants to use Bitcoin or any other cryptocurrency as money, let them use it between them. Hey, I'm going to build you a fence. You're going to give me a Bitcoin or whatever they decide on. Who cares? Again, I'm not saying Bitcoin or cryptocurrency is something magic or anything. It's let people use it if they want to. Like, what's the big deal? I love blockchain technology. Like, the reason I love blockchain technology, here's how I see it. You're able to take a physical thing, physically move it in a digital space. One of the biggest problem online in the digital space is how do you know what's fake and what's not? Let me give you an example. Pretend I'm popular and I have 500 friends. I want to send them a selfie. Man, I took a beautiful selfie. Immediately, I could go in contacts, boom, send it to 500 people, no problem. It's that same picture copied 500 times. You can't do that with cryptocurrency. You can't be like, oh, I have a coin. I want everybody to have coins too, so I'm going to send them, each of my 500 friends, a coin. You can't do that. What you could do is you take that coin, physically move it to one person in the contact, then that person moves it to another person in the contact, then that one to the other one. That's cryptocurrency, basically. Something new. It's something to be explored. It definitely has potential for the future. Everything we do is online. This is all made for the internet. One more thing before I leave you. Your mindset is important. Let's pretend you take all the money in the world and distribute it evenly to absolutely everybody. Everybody has the exact same amount of money, exactly. Give it 5 to 10 years. I'll bet you that money will be back in the hands of the rich. Your mindset is important because money is not a possession, it's a mindset. So many poor people play the lottery, they win big millions of dollars, and in a few years they lose it all because they don't have the right mindset.